are getting ready to turn up the wick and go racing.
Well, thank you very much, Matt. As the green flag is out, we are underway. We'll do 20 laps of racing here. Leading us right now to turn number 2, that's the 91. That is Chris Williams out of Niantic. Currently running second, you got the 61 right now. You're looking at Kenny Like out of Orange, and he's in second, bumper to bumper.
And in third, finding an alley on the bottom, Nate Appel getting the best of Ken Like. So Rich Brooks has wasted no time in mounting a challenge against Williams in car number 91.
Richard Brooks looking very smooth right now. He's in second, looks to take that position away from the 91 car of Chris Williams. He goes to the outside. Williams slams the door as they work into one.
Joe Godbout in car number 37. He has some dynamite on the outside groove, trying to pick up a spot, and he has invaded the top 5 in car number 37.
Talk about dynamite. Look at Richard Brooks. He's not going to be in second for long. He dives to the inside and takes the position away. We have a new leader, Richard Brooks, into turn number 1.
Richard Brooks is usually known for his fantastic finishes, but he has gotten the job done early tonight, taking the lead with less than 17 laps to go. Here comes Williams trying to retaliate on the bottom.
One car slowing right now up in turn number 4. That is the 04 car, and that is Christina Cunliffe out of Stratford. Tough break for that young lady as we go down the back straightaway right now. Side-by-side racing. Can't get any better than this. Richard Brooks on the outside, on the inside, 91 of Williams.
As the 91 of Williams, he is close enough to yank the steering wheel out of Brooks's car, but Brooks refuses to fade into the night. 2 cars almost ball and chain together as they head into turn number 3, and right there in third place, waiting for something to happen, is Nate Appel.
He is just sitting there biding his time. Nate Appel's wondering, which car do I get behind? Do I get behind the 91? Do I get behind Richard Brooks? He doesn't know what to do, but right now I think he's decided to pick the outside groove right behind the 91 of Williams. That seems to be the best route as Williams sticks his nose in front for first.
But right now, it doesn't really matter as he's trying to track down 2 very quick race cars. Speaking of quick race cars, Joe Godbout has moved up into 4th, and now it is Like fading to 5th, and a guy to watch moving to 6th, the wild man, Danny Fields.
And 13 laps to go here right now. Richard Brooks opening up a 2-car length lead as the 01 car got a little bit of a wiggle out of Chris Williams. That gave the 65 of Richard Brooks all the opportunity he needed, and he now opens up a 4-car length lead.
Hanging tough in third, Nate Appel. He really came a long way in the 2004 season, and he looks awesome tonight, trying to hold off Joe Godbout. Only his 2nd year in a race car. His father, Joe Godbout II, competes at the Thompson Speedway, and Joe III doing a great job on opening night.
That's the extra Mark Dunkley cooling heating entry out of Hope Valley. Joe Godbout looking very quick right now. 10 laps to go. We're halfway done. How much time do these other competitors have? They're going to have to hustle. 10 laps to go. Still Richard Brooks opening up his lead now by 6 lengths.
And Brooks is really looking like a guided missile as he swishes his way across the stripe. Good battle now, shaping up for 4th and 5th between 2 red cars. The 37 of Joe Godbout, and right behind him, almost crazy glued to his black back bumper, is the 18 of Field going high, and can't find any magic against Joe Godbout III.
Field looks very quick right now, and he just cannot, as you said, find the room. He looks to the outside there, and each and every time Godbout shuts the door. Caution out in the speedway. Trouble up in turn number 3. 4 cars right now have spun around.
Joe Babalacco of the 20 came together with the 21 car, and that 21 car driven by Kyle James. So Babalacco seemed to have got the worst of that one.
What a tough
Smoky
break.
Joe with 2 wins in 2004, but he is limping on the track now in car number 20. So that brings out the caution with 8 laps to go. Not what Rich Brooks wanted to see, but it's an early Christmas present for the 91 of Chris Williams, as we will have a double file restart as soon as our safety crew finishes its work outside of turn number 3. Richard Brooks is usually pretty awesome on restarts. He usually has it nailed down. Let's see if he can do it now.
Richard Brooks takes us to green, and just like Matt said, Richard Brooks comes out on top. That machine on the inside, but right on the outside, the 91 refusing to go away. That's Chris Williams off of turn number 2.
As Williams shadowing the 65 car, he is like a wad of gum underneath the heel of Richard Brooks's shoe. A little battle. I think the 91 of Williams grazed the wall. A little bumping match between he and Field in 18. Also Godbout involved, but no harm done. And now a car stranded in turn number 2. Let's see if the yellow comes out, and it does.
And you mentioned...
it does not. We stay under green.
Okay, we're going to stay under green here, and we mentioned Nate Appel earlier as the caution comes out now as that machine can't get refired. Real quick, Nate Appel was in third going up to that caution. He was looking to make a pass past the 91 of Williams. He finally did it just now, and he ends up in second. That's where he will restart, as he made a good slingshot move past the 91 machine. And, of course, 91 dropping all the way down to fourth right now. Taking over third is the 18. A very quick car, as we talk about Danny Field. He started way back in the pack. We mentioned how quick he was running when he was ninth. Well, that guy is now third. Who knows what he can do, as we're going to have another double file restart in a couple minutes.
They approach the line, and once again, it looks like Richard Brooks resembles an arrow being shot out of a bow, but Nate Appel is not folding. Nate Appel is hanging tough, challenging for the lead on the outside.
Nate Appel sticks his nose right up front there and has the lead momentarily, but the 65 takes it right back. He refuses to give up. Richard Brooks now relinquishes the lead. We have a new leader. It is the 01 car.
But not for long, as Richard Brooks reestablishes himself. On the bottom, Danny Fields making it a triumvirate three-way battle for the lead. The sparks are flying between Brooks, Appel, and Field.
Well, Nate Appel, last time he had to decide which guy to go around. Right now, that's what the 18 of Danny Fields is doing. Who do I go behind? I think he's going to choose Richard Brooks. That seems to be the faster machine, as Richard Brooks reclaims the lead as they work in a 3.
Now Appel is faded back into third. Danny Field is climbed into the number 2 position. So Field, Velcro to the back bumper of Richard Brooks. He is close enough to carve his initials on the bumper of that car. We are down to the final 2 breathtaking laps.
He went from 7th. He's currently in second and just getting stronger. They mentioned the 18 car of Danny Field. Could he get the job done? Only time will tell. 2 laps to go. Your leader of the 65 of Richard Brooks. In second is the 18 machine of Danny Field. In third, it's the 01 of Nate Appel. Who's it going to be? Single file. Right now, it's Richard Brooks, but on the inside, it's the 18 car of Danny Field. One more time to go. As we work into turn number 2, still the 65 of Richard Brooks. In second, it's still the 18 of Danny Field. Caution out in the speedway. Big trouble down on the main straightaway. One car has lost its last bumper. Another car, the number 3, rests against the Armco barrier. That is Randy Johnston out of Westerly, Connecticut. So, too bad, as we're set up for a great finish, but that is racing here, as these guys are going very hard. And what a race we're having here out of these mini stocks. Richard Brooks did not want to see that caution, as he looked like he was about to take down the victory, but who knows? The 18 car, Danny Field, looked very strong as well, so we will do a couple more laps here.
Plenty of damage on the 12 car on the rear end of that machine, and now we are moving over to the 3 car, which took a pretty tough lick against the barrier, and the driver out of the car, and he is signaling that he is okay in car number 3, but the hood is off that car, and the damage not too severe, maybe in the engine department, but as far as the body of the car is concerned, not too much damage on car number 3.
we're set to go here. Enough talk about food. Let's talk about some racing, Matt.
Oh, it's going to be Rich Brooks on the bottom. And the Wildman Field on the outside of the front row. Nate Appel, one of the best races in his career, hanging tough in third. Chris Williams in fourth. We have all the elements, and we are ready for some sparks. The final 2 laps, green-white checker at the Speedbowl.
And let's hear it from fans. Let these guys know how much you appreciate them. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We are back to racing. Good start for Richard Brooks, but right beside him in the 18, failing to back down, Danny Fields. This is going to be a heck of a finish. It'll be a green-white checkered, and it was a good restart for Richard Brooks. But right beside him, it's still Fields. In third, it's Nate Appel refusing to back down. White flag in the air one more time around as Nate Appel looks on the inside, but Richard Brooks shuts the door, but here comes Danny Fields. And the number 18 maroon car on the outside, he takes the lead off of turn number 2. But what does Richard Brooks have left? These 2 machines are side by side as they make their way to turn number 3. Who's it gonna be? Taking down the victor out of turn number 4, it will be the number 18, Danny Fields. Just got Richard Brooks at the wire. Wow, what a finish, and he must have won by not even a quarter car length. Call it 2 feet, call it 1 foot. What a finish for the number 18 machine, Danny Field out of Deep River, Connecticut, and GCR Specialties, St. Peter Builders entry, taking down a victory over the 65 car. And oh, wow, I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better finish than that. Richard Brooks had a great restart, but he just could not hold off the 18. Definitely the quickest car in this race. This young man, Danny Field, started in 7th, made his way all the way up to 1st, and I'll tell you what, he needed every last inch of this racetrack to win this one. And in just a moment, we're going to send it down to Matt Buckler, and he will be in victory lane with the number 18 car. Matt, take it away.
Well, Nate Appel took a pretty tough lick, and now he climbs out of the race car. Nate Appel is okay in car number 01. He did everything he could. Almost saw an opening with 1 lap to go on the inside, but a great run for Nate Appel. Unfortunately, he winds up against the guardrail past the finish line. So now we're waiting for the 18 car of Danny Field to visit victory lane. He was here once in 2004. Did not race on a regular basis, but I think he has his sights set on a championship. And what a race in the mini stocks tonight. Richard Brooks and Danny Field, Nate Appel battling it out right till the finish. And that is what we are going to expect every Saturday night here at the Bowl.
And right after that, starting in the 15th spot, number 7, it is Eddie Field out of Deep River, Connecticut. At Field and the Wellman Trabucci Tree Services Atwood Auto Repair entry. And 2 more to go. We see 716 Chandler Eccles out of Connecticut. And rounding out the field, number 32 is Paul Bird. And that is your starting field. And of course, course, the two-time defending champion of this division is Corey Hutchings, and I ran into Corey during the week, and he said that you'll see him here on occasion at the Waterford Speedbowl, but he has moved up to the ACT Tour this year. And right now, we're going to move to the paddock area to check in with Gary. Well, I'm on top here at the victory lane where the photos are being taken of Davey Fields as he pulls off the mini stock feature event win with car number 18. We're going to jump right in here and get a word with Davey Fields. Yeah, you're so excited. You're going to find the top of your tire victory lane. Tell us about that final lap.
It was a great race out there. Ricky was a little bit off on his tail. He couldn't get through the center and so very well. And just got around on the outside, got a good launch, and we're here.
What was going through your mind when that final caution came out?
I was hoping it would do something, but I wasn't sure at the time, you know. I was happy to be running up in the top three, but I said, well, the outside, inside, I'd rather be in the inside, but the car was running good and it just worked out really well for me.
So it didn't matter where you put the car, it was good on the inside and the outside.
Oh yeah, this car was running anywhere. I want to thank my sponsors, St. Deere Filmers. I want to thank my crew, Rick Hansen and Roger Allison, and my grandson James here. He gives me a lot of support, and we're happy to be here.
That's the worst of Davey Fields as he pulls off tonight.